Have you ever pondered about life without computers? Let's embark on a captivating journey, a voyage to an alternate reality, a world unplugged. Picture this, the mid-20th century, a time when electronic computers emerged, transforming our existence forever. But imagine if those ingenious minds had chosen another route. In this parallel universe, we'd start our days not with smartphones but with crisp newspapers and convivial chats over a cup of coffee. Workplaces would be devoid of laptops, and manual labor and paperwork would take precedence. Communication would be a challenge without emails or video calls, and accessing information would require a return to traditional methods. The absence of computers might have an unforeseen silver lining, fostering stronger community bonds, promoting outdoor activities, and nurturing a diverse range of human skills. Yet, there would be downsides: loss in efficiency, information access challenges, and significant economic impacts. Join us as we journey into a world without computers, a world unplugged. Imagine waking up to a world without digital alarms and morning emails. Your day starts with the crow of a rooster or the chime of a wind-up alarm clock. Instead of reaching for your smartphone, you stretch, yawn, and step out of bed, ready to face the day. You walk to your kitchen, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee greeting you along with the crackling sound of bacon on the stove. News comes not from a screen, but from a crisp, ink-scented newspaper. You flip through the pages, reading about local events, national affairs, and global happenings. Conversations aren't held over text messages, but over breakfast tables, where you discuss the news and plan your day with family or roommates. Without smartphones to distract us, mornings become a time for mindfulness, for savoring the small moments. In this world, mornings would be a time to connect with people and the physical world around us. Now, let's step into the workplace, a realm of manual effort and paperwork. In a computerless world, industries would face a seismic shift. Let's consider healthcare. Without digital records, doctors would rely on handwritten notes and patients would carry their medical histories in physical folders. Manufacturing plants would be dominated by manual labor, and assembly lines would require human hands at every step. The finance sector would return to ledger books, and stock trading would be a game of phone calls and paper slips. Every document, every transaction, every piece of data would exist in tangible form. The world would revolve around pen, paper, and filing cabinets. With the absence of instant emails and digital databases, productivity and efficiency could decrease. But it's not all gloom and doom. These circumstances could also foster creativity, collaboration, and ingenuity as employees navigate these challenges. Workplaces would be hubs of human interaction and tangible effort, but efficiency might take a hit. Communication in this world would return to its traditional roots. Imagine a scenario where our conversations are devoid of abbreviations and emoticons, a world where LOL is replaced by hearty laughter and BRB by a polite "excuse me." Without the convenience of instant messaging, we would resort to handwritten letters and telegrams once again. The art of letter writing, long forgotten in our digital world, would see a renaissance, allowing us to express our thoughts and emotions more deeply and intimately. Telephones would be our lifeline, connecting us with distant relatives and friends. And face-to-face conversations would no longer be a luxury, but a necessity. Imagine sitting down for a cup of coffee and having a meaningful conversation, uninterrupted by phone notifications. The lack of video calls would make these in-person meetings even more precious, fostering stronger relationships and a deeper understanding of one another. Accessing information, on the other hand, would no longer be as simple as typing a few words into a search engine. Libraries, with their vast collections of books, would regain their importance as the primary source of information. The quiet hum of the library, the smell of old books, the rustle of turning pages, these would be the sounds and sensations of knowledge acquisition. In this world without computers, information would be a treasure to seek. We would have to sift through encyclopedias, newspapers, and magazines to find the answers to our questions. We would rely on radio broadcasts for news updates, and television sets for visual content. The lack of instant information access might slow down our pace of life, but it would also make us more appreciative of the knowledge we gain. In conclusion, communication would be slower in this world, but potentially more meaningful. Each letter, each conversation would carry more weight, and every piece of information would be hard-earned. The absence of computers might present challenges, but it would also harken back to a time of simplicity and genuine human connection. In this world, communication would be slower, but potentially more meaningful, and information would be a treasure to seek. This computer-free world might have its silver linings, but it also has its clouds. Let's delve into the potential benefits of this alternate reality. In a world devoid of computers, we may very well see a resurgence of community bonds. Interactions would be more personal, more face-to-face, fostering a deeper sense of connection. We'd engage in conversations, not just exchange texts. We'd see smiles, not just emojis. And it's not only about interpersonal relationships. This computer-free world might also encourage us to step outside more, to engage in physical activities, to reconnect with nature. Parks and playgrounds would be filled with laughter and energy, not the silence of people engrossed in their screens. Moreover, this reality might give rise to a diverse range of human skills. Without computers to rely on, we'd have to hone our problem-solving abilities, our creativity, our manual dexterity. Craftsmanship could flourish, and we might witness an era of unique, handmade creations. But as we bask in the warm glow of these potential benefits, we must also face the shadows. The absence of computers would likely mean a significant loss in efficiency. Tasks that take mere seconds today might take hours or even days without the power of digital technology. Accessing information would become a challenge too. Without the internet as our universal library, we'd have to rely on physical books, newspapers, and people's memories, which could lead to misinformation and knowledge gaps. And let's not forget the economic impacts. Today's economy is deeply entwined with digital technology. Without it, many industries would falter, jobs would be lost, and the pace of innovation could slow down drastically. In this world, we might gain some, lose some, but life would certainly be a different experience. In the end, it's a balance of trade-offs, a question of what we value most. As we navigate through the realities of our computer-filled world, perhaps it's worth pondering every now and then what life might be like on the other side.